This is Jennifer Skruba, and this demonstration is for how to create a coil vase and how to coil in and out. Coiling in and out is a matter of stacking your coils and how to place them so that your profile moves out, in, out. This is asymmetrical, or you could choose symmetrical, where the coils move in, out, in. There's multiple different options. Here again, we're looking at the symmetrical piece, and the coils are going out and in. So hopefully by now you understand what the in and out part of this is. This is another example by a student of a finished piece built in the coil method. You can also twist, which is really cool. You can start by building basically a bowl using the coiling method and going out, and then you stop in the middle, and in the next slide you can see you basically split the clay. You start with a separate coil here and a separate coil here, and you just hand build in some clay to fill in that gap. So that's a really cool thing that you couldn't do with the beginning pinch pot method. These examples are also alterations. You can start with a circle and move with circle coils and then change, as this student did, and they changed it by rotating the coils and bending them when they were soft. And this work is very advanced. The person moved in and out in many different directions. Here's a top view. My guess would be that this student started with a snowman shape at the bottom as the flat slab bottom, and then they coiled around it. So they're getting in and out and that side profile. Here are the various different steps. So you would begin with coiling slow right here and then adding your second one in. It's really important that you blend at that stage. So you're about 1 inch high and you would blend in your coils. You don't want to wait until they get hard, otherwise you can't get rid of the bumps. So you can smooth using your hand right there, and again smoothing the inside and outside. I like to scratch using a fork right here or a fettling knife, and then I blend side to side so you can continue to build up. Let's go ahead now, and I'm going to take you over to some examples I have started over here in my classroom. And we're going to begin with basic shapes. So you can choose any basic shape, such as a small circle. And if you look at the size of my hand, these are really small. Here's my thumb. Triangle, oval. You can actually start with a heart, because we're not doing heart designs, we're doing the heart form, and it's going to look a lot different than just drawing a heart. I picked a fish for fun, and just this extra wave in here. So you would first make a coil that moves around that shape. So for example, if you were doing the triangle one, I have a triangle coil right here, and then you would begin to blend on like that. You can stack, and you can use different types of coil shapes like this. So over here, I started with some fun bow ties, and I got excited about those. I went with a large, let's do the circle one here, and another one here, assuming I'm blending. Let's look at my side profile. Maybe I want to go a little bit wider with my next one. And I'm just playing, coming up with designs. Instead of drawing my designs, I'm designing using clay. Let's go a little bit wider. So I'm having my in and out here. And then if I wanted to change, I could move to this bow tie. And then I could find a larger bow tie that I've created and stack that. And again, on the inside, I would be blending. The problem with building it first and then blending it all after is gravity will crush this whole piece. So I would have built these few, let it get leather hard, waited till the next day, then built a few more up, waited for it to get leather hard. And then here you can choose to either fill this in or leave it open. You can bend, you can change. So you have lots of different ideas that you could work with, just depending on how you start. And here's again a few finished coil vases that show you what in and out can do.